It's your girl Mizzan on the Village Talk, and guess where we are this weekend? We are in the village of Hamilton, Ohio. And why, you ask? Well, because what's going on in the village of Hamilton is Neal's Barbecue Cafe, and fun for the kids. And I'm standing here with Mr. Neal himself. Hello, how are you?
Fine, how are you, man?
I'm doing well, thank you. And your restaurant is fabulous. You can just look at me. We're gonna have a conversation. Like, is it they ain't even there? You know what I mean?
Yes.
But thank you for inviting us up here, and thank you for all the love you gave me over the phone. And Tina Jones told me about what's happening, and you know, the Village Talk is all about what's going on in the village. And our whole motto is it takes a village to bring awareness. We wasn't aware of this. Now that we are, we want the whole community inside the Ohio 275 loop and outside of it too to know about Neal's Barbecue Cafe. So let me ask you this: how long have you actually been in the barbecue business?
This started 10 years ago. It started with $10. That's all I had was $10 and my faith in God. Started off with a little grill, and after years, started, consecutive years, I got my first restaurant. Now this is my second restaurant, and the Lord He's ahead of all of this.
That is so good, isn't he? And you just had a little dream and $10. And I've heard your specialty is the ribs. Is that correct?
That's right. Our ribs and our famous barbecue sauce, which is going national with Kroger's, with Dixie's, Publix, and Walmart's.
Did you hear that? The people out there in the community, this brother right here, his barbecue sauce is on Publix, Kroger's, Winn-Dixie, and Walmart. So just check your shelf for Neal's barbecue sauce.
Neal's all-purpose barbecue sauce.
Okay, now when you say all-purpose, what else can you use it for besides the barbecue? Yeah. I'm just saying.
You can use it on shrimp, spaghetti, a dip. It's the only all-purpose sauce that's on the market right now. It's very diverse. That's what makes Neal's barbecue sauce much different, much richer, much greater, much famous than any other sauce, because it's not just a barbecue sauce. And also we're coming out with a diabetic sauce as well. Diabetic sauce.
So you got the healthy side of the menu to keep us a little slimmer while we slapping on a bone or something. Is that correct?
That's right.
All right. Now, okay, we were asked in as we were coming up here, when did you start wanting to be a chef, a cook, or did your mom never had you in the kitchen, or was it grandma?
My dad, my dad from Alabama, so this is the Alabama blood is in me.
Oh.
But I was born here in Hamilton, but my dad didn't come from Alabama. And my dad always cooked for the community. Also, he helped people go to college through his cooking. So we raised money. My dad is ill now, and I said I won't let it go in vain. Well. So this is what came out of it, and it's much bigger than just this area. We're going national, and we're going to franchise the whole restaurants, and we're going to start a fundraiser for a culinary school for the kids.
Oh, that is so awesome. I know your father is so proud of you. And as we were pulling up, and as we noticed that this today event is about the children in the community. So tell me, I know that you said your dad cooked, and to make sure all the kids have whatever they need. Why are you actually doing this event today?
Well, I'm doing this event because we need to bring awareness to Hamilton. Well, what I'm trying to do is get all the kids together. The north side, east side, west side. I truly don't believe in that. What I believe in is one city. Why we have to be divided. So this is one city. So I'm bringing all the kids together, not just African American kids, but Caucasian kids, Latinos, everybody together. A day of one love. This event is called a Day of One Love, and I'm giving out free hot dogs, cotton candy, popcorn, snow cones for the kids. We have live jazz today. We have for the adults as well. And Neal's Cafe will be open with our famous menu with the corn on the cob, the ribs, the greens, the mac and cheese, all the other good things. And this is what it's about. We're going to make this an annual event. We challenge the mayor, the city of Hamilton, the city manager, say, hey, we made the community, this is what it is. They pitched in, now we have a Day of One Love.
That is so awesome. And I was over here on drooling with the macaroni and cheese and the corn on the I ain't had nothing all day, but that is so awesome. And you're right about that. It's like George Clinton says, one nation under a roof, because it's in every city there's that division, or west side, east side, south side, north side. And there really it ain't no sides.
Right.
I mean, you know, it's all God's side. That's how I believe. You know what I mean? He created it all. It all belonged to Him. We just lease it with an option to buy up to the kingdom.
That's right. That is so right. That is so right. And this is part of my ministry.
Okay.
It's through my serving.
Okay.
I had a chance to go to London, England, Nairobi, Kenya, and do ministry there. And the things that I seen there changed my whole life and allowed me to see how blessed we are in the States. And so we have no excuse why we can't band together. Sometimes you got to take a leap of faith. Just take a leap of faith. I believe that a standing still Christian cannot take a leap of faith. Yeah, if he's standing still, you got to branch out. A lot of people miss their blessings because they're afraid of no, or they're afraid of the unknown. But we all have something unique inside of us. Regardless of what it is, we all are champions. We all are champions.
I'm gonna need a moment and a tissue because that was just too much love and information. And you're right about that. My pastor says that you know, the church ain't just inside the church; it's outside where the people is, because that's where Jesus walked among us. He didn't like chill with the people that have; he was with the have-nots.
That's right.
You know what I mean? To help. And I saw a little quote yesterday and said he's with the nobodies to make them somebody.
That's right.
And it's just so awesome that, you know, I see it all over you, the glow of love, you know, and it's so awesome. So tell me, we're standing here, I'm right by, I can see you got some information, and this is our hometown paper, Cincinnati Enquirer.
Yes.
Of course, I'm from the Natty.
Yes.
And now I see that you've been recognized. So
Yes.
tell me about this article.
Right. This article here was in 2004. When I first got started, my bottles first hit the shelf at Jungle Jim's International Market. And the Cincinnati Enquirer, they had heard about what I was doing, and even the Cincinnati Police Department. And what they were saying, we need a guy like this young man to let kids know and young people know and adults know that we can do this. I only had $10, and look what birthed out of that $10. We don't have to be on the corners. We don't have to say this is it for me. I'm speaking for fellas and everybody. We can do this. We all have gifts inside of us. The Enquirer took this and they ran with it because it's true. It's a true story how a young man took a leap of faith when I didn't have no banks to give me a loan. I had doors closed on me, but what I did believe in is what was inside of me. And I stood there and I execute. I let God control me. I didn't worry about what somebody thought of me. I just said it's something about me. And I just let whatever's about me come out of me. And that's what all of this is about. At Neal's Southern Style Grill, Neal's Barbecue, I started with labels that was generic labels and all of that. But it still hit the shelf. So it let me know that it's a chance. I have a chance, but now I have state-of-the-art labels and everything. The sauce is going national now. Who would ever thought it would happen?
No, it's amazing. Ladies, the sauce is going national. And God, you were a good steward with the money.
Yes.
That's another thing,
Yes.
too, being a good steward. And I was just praying, Lord, help me be a better steward of money. Because we don't really know. But, you know, that $10, that was like your Ready Rock.
Yes.
That was your product you were selling. And I be telling these young brothers that's on the block, like, if you could flip that thing like this, I'm telling you, just imagine if you put all that energy that you do over here to see what's happening here. You know what I mean? And I see that's what you're showing these young brothers and the little ones that are coming up. You're like their role model as you watch your father when you were that little guy. And now look what the Lord has blessed you with. And we are so proud of you.
Thank you.
Now, is there a Mrs. Neal?
Yes, yes it is.
And she's hanging help in the backbone?
She's here helping us today with this festival, and you know that's one thing about it. You know, every man needs a strong woman, a woman that know how to intercede for him. You know, we get tired, helpmate. You know, it's strong. It's tough out here being a black male, but we know that. But we are strong. And so when through our strength, we have that black woman beside us, you know. And when you respect her as a queen, she will give you all those things you need to be that king. And I believe that. I live that.
That's what I'm saying. And you know what? That is so true. It's just something that jumped all over me. I'm going to need a king. But until I do, God, I'm going to be the king. But, oh, my God. And it is. Because he said it's better to live on the roof than live in a house with a contentious woman. It's that Proverbs, you know. But you know, I think women have forgotten their roles. You know what I mean? And maybe because they've been haven't found those kings or not knew how to encourage the kings. It's just like out in the air, and it kind of pulls them down. But you know, both of you guys lift each other up. That's what it's about. Like, not, you know, that statement, behind every man there's a woman. No, we didn't come from behind you, we came out the rib. So that's on the side. So on the side of every man there's a sister. That's that queen, and we were just so awesome. So now tell me about the events that's going to happen today. You're going to have a little, what time are you guys, what is the kickoff time?
Okay, kickoff time is at 1 o'clock and lasts till 9 o'clock. The kids corner over there, where we have everything for the kids that they will ever want for the day. We have for the adults again, we have live jazz band from Ralph Shepard, better known as Shep. He played with Roger Troutman before he passed. Yes, he's a part of that group right there. It's just really nice. We got a lot of people out here helping. Come on down from Cincinnati, Dayton, wherever you're at. Just come on down.
Tell them where you're at.
Yes, we had 802 South 4th, Hamilton, Ohio. 802 South 4th, Hamilton, Ohio. Neal's Cafe, A Day of One Love.
Okay. Now, is this going to be an annual event?
Yes, this will be an annual event.
Okay. Now, tell me some of the, I know, I'm looking at a lot of stuff that you guys got out here, which I know is expensive. So now, help me with, how did you get your funding for this? Or was this all straight from your pocket?
What I did, I decided to take a seed, sow a seed into my community. So what I did, I took a percentage of my capital and put it right back into our community. Because I believe in sowing seeds. I only started, remember, with $10. God has blessed me. So I need to sow a seed. And I took my money, not anybody else's money, but my money, and I sowed it back into my community. God said, I give seed to the sower. So that's what I'm doing.
Now, and the seed that you sowed, was it like an event that happens in your community, or a community recreational center, or just some little organization that just needs some help?
What I've seen with my own eyes, I've seen the children just being scattered. So I decided, I'll say, okay, I've been wanting to do this for many years. This is the opportunity now. So I said, well, let me call up on all the children and say, hey, let's band together, make the children feel they are part of this as well, because I need them as well as they need us.
They keep us young.
Yes, they keep us young, keep me energetic. And so I said, hey, we're going to do this Day of One Love. Let's get all the adults together. And what I'm trying to do is bring not just the kids being dropped off, but the parents come with the kids to bring it back. Bring that motherhood, that fatherhood back. We don't have many fathers out here. So I challenge every man to bring his son, bring his daughter, bring his grandchildren with his mate. And let's do this.
And that is kind of what our foundation is. The Limb Foundation, which is my son, Larry Anderson, he's passed. But the Limb Foundation, and when I asked God, how do we start this thing, it's kind of what's happening with you is, and I looked at my son, and what did he do? He lived every moment, L-E-M, living every moment. We want the children to live every moment, and so with that organization is to help give them things they need, the Day of One Love, or connect them with whatever resources that we can do, or monetary donations. And we're just getting started, but you know, it was the same thing. How can I give back in that his death is not in vain? You know what I mean? So for me, you know, even interacting with you, meeting you, and we talked on the phone that Dad was not having a great day, but you just kind of looked my spirits up. He gave me more energy to go, and I think that's what we need in our community. When we are feeling low because of the economy and, you know, violence in our neighborhood and drugs in our neighborhood, and nobody's really going to church anymore, to bring that one love back. Because my pastor always say, in order for somebody to know something, you usually take word of mouth from me to you. So do you feel that way a little?
Absolutely, absolutely. Love is transparent. A lot of us, we looking for love, but we're looking for it in the wrong places. You know, the love is to be given. Once you give, then you're receiving. You know, that goes for the brokenhearted or whatnot. We all have been disappointed in some part of our life, sometime in our life. But we have to open back up and give love, because God is love. He's love. And, you know, everything starts from the inside out. We have to remember that. I can look at you, you can look at me from the outside, and we can put all kind of façades on, but in the inside is the real you and I.
Yeah.
So what I'm expressing is who I am. I'm love.
And I'm love too. And And we love that you invited us up here. We love to get some of that food jumping off to get a little taste of something. And we love the place, and we know you're in the process of making things happen. So we're going to get a little bit more interviews from some of the people that's down on the grill. And, you know, wish we could stay for the whole thing, but oh my God, we are here. So glad to meet you. So maybe we can hook up on this One Love and bring it down to Cincinnati. What do you think?
We would love to. We would love to. Hopefully, I claim that right now for next year.
Okay.
Yes.
And we're going to be me and you.
Yes.
And Queen S over
Yes.
there. But I want you to look into the camera and tell them why you do what you do and where they can find you at on a regular. If they can't make it out today, you have a website or what do you do? You know, just let them know.
Yes. I'm here at 802 South 4th Street. Call me at 513-889-2931. If anyone needs some info on how to start a business or small business or big business, it doesn't matter. Just give me a call, 802 South 4th Street, Hamilton, Ohio, 513-889-2931. Thank you. God bless you.
Now, also, before we go, do you have catering? I heard you do catering.
Yes.
So,
We also have a fabulous caterer. Anybody need catering jobs, no jobs too small nor too big, call Mike Neal, 889-2931. Yes.
But you've heard it live, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mizzan with Michael Neal of the Neal's Barbecue Cafe. Did I get it right? And today we are out here with a day of One Love for the children, and he's doing this ministry. Just ministry today is just love. This is Mizzan, your host of the Village Top. We want to be wherever you are, because remember, it takes a whole village to bring awareness. Thank you. Okay, we're still here at Neal's Cafe and barbecue grill place and all that, and I'm standing here with
Charles Jones.
Charles Jones, who actually manages the place, so he's into the day-to-day operation. And how's the business going every day? Are you guys packed, or what's happening?
Well, with the business, we get a lot of call-in orders and a lot of deliveries now. We just started our delivery service.
Okay.
So we deliver to a lot of the hospitals, and we got the state building. So the delivery has been, it's been great. So,
now, how long have you been actually working here?
about 4 months now.
And how do you like it?
I love it because I like dealing with food. One day I want to own a restaurant.
Okay, so you've been inspired to get into your own business. Yeah, with $10 too? Or you gonna need to
I'm
have
trying
a little
with
bit more
25.
cash?
I'm trying with 25.
Up 25? All right, well, he kicked it up a notch. He's gonna try 25. Now, okay, now we have this, ladies and gentlemen, tell us about the sauce. This is the sauce that you have displayed here.
This is
at
the
restaurant.
in-store. Yes, this is the in-store sauce.
Okay.
Inside of the restaurant and the cafe. Our bottles that I'm sorry.
Okay.
Our bottles that we have in Kroger's are actually bigger in their glass.
Okay.
So when you come to the restaurant, you can actually get one of these.
So how much is this little size right here?
The little size is only $2.25.
Oh, this is $2.25?
Yes, ma'am.
This might be going home with me. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
You got another one?
Yeah.
Just saying.
And the big bottles we have in Kroger's right now for 3 for $7. I mean 2 for $7. I'm sorry.
2 for $7.
Yes,
So you
ma'am.
got a deal. Yeah, it is. You know, a lot of people barbecue in the summertime and stuff like
That's
that.
when you get them.
So how long have you been cooking and to make this thing, you know, happen today? This One Love event.
I didn't get to bed until 3 in the morning yesterday.
Because your feet hurt.
My feet hurt. My fiance, she was up with me. It's been, and then last night, we had a lot of stuff to do last night here, so we didn't leave here until maybe 10, 11 o'clock.
So how do you like working with Mike? He seems like a really awesome boss to have.
Yeah, it's an adventure because you get to see everything. Like before you just think you owning a restaurant is just cooking, but with Mike he lets you see everything. He lets you see the business end, everything that nobody else knows. So I love that because then I can take that when I want to go open something for myself.
Now, are you guys serving Miami University too? Because I know you said you had a lot of calling orders, the hospital and stuff. Like it's really blowing up.
Yeah.
So it's Miami. Is the barbecue sauce on Miami University campus yet, or what?
I don't know if it's on the campus yet, but we're working on it. We actually gonna be starting our breakfast too. So we're trying to get every place that we can possibly get. So.
Well, we so appreciate, and again, ladies and gentlemen, you can get the sauce they're at Kroger's.
Yes,
and
soon to be at Walmart, Winn Dixie's. It's It's another place, but I can't remember the place.
Okay,
So
well,
I'm sorry.
anyway, no, or you can actually get it here when you come here.
Or you can go to our website.
And what is your website?
Neal's Cafe and BarbecueSauce.com.
And you can order one.
You can order it online, and you can actually see our menu and get everything that we have online. So.
Well, thank you so much. We can't wait to taste something because we hungry.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anyway, this was on live with the barbecue sauce in hand. It might be going home with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying. The Village is talking about Neal's Barbecue and Cafe. Now, if you are not aware, you can get it online. You can actually go into Winn-Dixie's, Walmart, Kroger's, Jungle Gyms. The brother started this business with $10. That just shows you, ladies and gentlemen, if you work hard enough, you don't have to have a lot of money to get your business going. And now he's expanded in the community of Hamilton, Ohio. And we're so excited. We're going to go outside and see some of the things that he has set up for today with the kids, cotton candy, with the band. We're just going to capture some footage. This is what the Village is talking about today in Hamilton, Ohio. I want to shout out my girl, Tina Jones. Thank you for letting us know. Okay, it is hot to death out here, but the Village Talk is up in Hamilton, Ohio for the One Love event for Mike Neal's Barbecue Cafe. So we're outside, you know, it's just jumping off right now. It's just now getting started. They got the meat on the grill, the brother on manning the grill. And what's that? How you doing, bro? And your name is? Okay, well, we don't need to speak up because it's a lot hot out here. We want everybody to know. Manning the grill.
Willie Pray.
Okay, now Willie, tell us the preparation for this. I mean, how long have you, because you have some stuff jumping on, so it's going to be ready by 1 o'clock?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So tell me what all you're going to be cooking today. I see you got some ribs on.
Cooking ribs, cooking hot dogs, hamburgers, rib tips, whole slabs.
Okay, so you got 2 grills jumping on. Is that semi-done and all the way done grill?
This is the hottest grill, so I start everything here. Once I get it to a certain temperature, I go over here, finish it up over here.
On the simmer.
Yes, that way I can put more on here and keep on going the process.
Okay, now do you, after it goes from A to B, does it go straight into white sauce? I mean, real sauce?
Yes.
Okay, so it's simmering, and that is it like a mild or a hot sauce, or is just one flavor?
Got mild, hot, original.
Okay, now what's your preference?
I eat it all. I eat it all.
Rather than eat it all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just saying, you do it all. It is all perfect.
Also, we don't have the corn on it.
Okay. Yeah, we see that you got the barrel of corn. Can we get a shot of the corn? We're gonna walk over here and see. They got a big barrel of corn, so we want everybody to see. It is jumping. It smells so good up here. I know that y'all wish y'all was here. Y'all probably at home, you know, because it is hot to death outside. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna get a piece of something before I leave. Okay, now we're gonna get a shot of this corn. I'm gonna let Willie go on over there with the corn. Yeah, maybe I should go around on the other side too.
You gotta let the corn soak. Let it soak.
Okay. All right. Let's pull out an ear of that corn over here. Let us see what it looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, the freshest corn up in the Hamilton area, and Mr. Willie gonna grill it up, right? Y'all gonna throw some honey on it?
Sweet butter.
Sweet butter. Well, I like honey on mine too, but okay, that sounds good. Now everything is free. Is that correct?
Well, over in the kids' corner, but over here,
The dinners are being sold.
yes, it's being sold.
Okay. Now what are the dinners being charged?
It depends what you get. I know a rib sandwich is 6. You got pulled pork is 5. The corn is 3. Hot dogs is 2. Hamburgers is 3 with the way you call them meal burgers. Because we put the sauce on them. And you got the sides, you got the potato salad, you got the greens, you got coleslaw, we got macaroni and cheese. So we're inside.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, how long you think you're going to man this grill at 105 degrees outside?
Well, I was just uptown on the 4th, and I did it from 8 a.m. to about 11:30.
So you're going to drink a lot of water.
Plenty of it. Got to.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us. We're going to let you get back to doing what you do best, grilling. You want to shout out somebody over there in the camera? Real truth about cooking. Sometimes
Yeah.
you get a little, we call that blackened barbecue. You know what I mean? Blackened, not burnt. It was just a little blackened. Or then we can call it Cajun. You feel me? So we always gonna change the name up here. Well, he's over here manning the grill. Smoke coming out, but we gonna let him shout out his piece. Right, he to maintain that grill. Go ahead and shout out your, tell him where it's going down at today.
For everybody in the hood, come down to the South 4th and Walnut. Come get y'all something to eat. Enjoy a little jazz music. Have a little fun. Stay out of trouble.
And bring the kids.
Bring the kids.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Bring them babies out. And older people, we want to tell y'all today, you know, if it's too hot, call in your order and have somebody drive back and get you a plate. You can sit up in your AC and have some meals, some barbecue. That's all I'm saying. It's your girl, Mizzan. Hey, anyway, I'm standing here talking with the original band leader of this group, with Mr. Ralph Shepard.
Right, big time jazz entertainment.
Okay.
Based out of Columbus, all over the city, all over the country. Doing music.
So how long have you guys been together?
Well, this group has been going on since 2002, but I've been playing all my life, like shop corners, big time jazz entertainment. We've been rolling all the way up to now. So I got a lot of travel with, talking about the Sea Conspiracy band. So it's the same thing. I just stay busy and keep my people going.
So what made you want to come and volunteer some of your time for this event today?
Because I'm from around this area and I know Mr. Neal and he wanted to get me some music and bring back to the city. And they need entertainment down there because they're starving. There's no music in the air. There's no music nowhere around it. So they want me to come back and some music. So that's what I'm doing right now.
And I was listening to a little bit. I was telling my girl over there, I was like, I'm going to grab the mic. And they just setting up and put a spoken word to the look. Because that's how I do my word off of jazz.
Okay,
So you guys do jazz.
We cover it all, R&B, we cover it all, big band. All of it, we do it all. So I won't be able to do it all today, but you'll get a taste of it.
Okay, now is some of it original, your original music?
I got some CDs I'll be selling. I got some original stuff be selling and stuff. I like it.
Well, when you come to Cincinnati, you got to get you on my radio show, Mizzan and AM.
Okay.
So let me ask you, Ralph, you said you got some CDs jumping off. Where can they actually get your CDs?
So right now, they just came hot off the press. I'm gonna be selling mine here for a little bit. Then before I get them, put on CD Baby and all that.
CD Baby.
Yeah, I just think really got.
But today only, right out of his trunk. That's all we saying. No, we just kidding.
Oh,
now you
right.
gotta know we're just playing. We love to have some fun here. But today you can get his CD right here at up here on South 4th Street. And then, matter of fact, you can just hear him live.
Right.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be awesome when the sun go down. What time you guys start?
Well, we're gonna try to start it later on this evening, probably about 6,
Okay.
6:30,
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. When it's cooling down, so people will be able to stand.
Okay, so this is just that pre-rehearsal.
Right, we're trying to get everything situated and wait on still for my people to come in out of town and whatnot. So,
Well, Ralph, thanks for talking with us.
oh, appreciate it. Much
And Ralph Stewart, ladies and gentlemen.
Shepard.
Ralph Shepard.
Don't
I'm
get
so
it
sorry.
confused. My
Wait,
people wouldn't like that if you called me
You
so
know
much.
what? I'm standing
SAPPAC.
by all this genius, and I'm so nervous. I
Oh, don't
swear,
be
I'm nervous. It's all this greatness. I don't get to do that on a regular day.
You get used to it. It's fun.
It's just fun.
Fun and music and love, like you said.
Well, thank you, Ralph Shepard.
Oh, I appreciate it. You got
talking
it.
with
There
us.
you go.
And
got
you guys can
it.
check
You
it
in
out today on YouTube. We're talking to Ralph Shepard. We up here in the village of Hamilton on the village top. So just to get a little snippet of Mr. Ralph Shepard, go to your YouTube. We don't have it up there for you live. You want to say hello to anybody?
Hello to my mom and everybody in Hamilton, Ohio, Columbus, Dayton, everywhere around the world. So love everybody and God bless everybody. And everybody to come out to the show.
Okay. Well, you heard it. Come on out, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be kicking it off about 6 this evening when the sun go down, and it's just a cool breeze flowing through here. Hear some good jazz, eat some good music,
There you go.
have some good fun.
Always.
And share one love. One love.
Always.
Thank you.